Just to give you a quick, like, rundown what's been going on with me. So I was like sick as all hell over the weekend going into like new week. I was throwing up, couldn't keep nothing down, burping all crazy. My appetite was all over the place. So I went to the doctor and found out I have acid reflux. So that's some new shit, but whatever. While I was there, I noticed that they give you now, because this is my first time going since like, coronavirus or whatever. They give you a questionnaire that you have to fill out, and it's basically a list of yes or no, questions. You answer yes or no. First question on the list was, have you been outside of the country in 14 days? Yes or no. Second question on the list was, have you been exposed to or around anyone who's tested positive for COVID? Yes or no. The third question on the list was, have you been watching Power? And I'm like, I knew it. Like, this show is going to kill me. It's going to put me into an early grave. It's that ridiculous. I ain't even gonna waste no time with it. Tasha came to the funeral. Who wrote that into this episode? Like, she's on trial for killing the man and got out to come to the funeral. She was gonna give the eulogy. I'm like, nobody thinks this is... She pulls up to the funeral in a church van. She looked real good when she got out of the van, by the way. She got out on some Zola Taylor shit. I wasn't feeling the Jeepers Creepers hat, but she straight backs. They wouldn't give her the wig. That was like the stipulation, like, oh, we'll let you go to the funeral, but we holding on to this fucking wig because we gotta make sure you come back. Like, you know what I'm saying? We let you loose and give you your wig. We ain't gonna never see you again. If it already wasn't bizarre enough that she was at the funeral and gonna give the eulogy, she gets out of the church van and they slap cuffs on her, and I'm like, y'all transported a federal criminal with no cuffs? Like, what the fuck? Okay, so she don't want to do the eulogy in cuffs, so then they gonna let O-Dog do it, then Tariq gonna do it, and I'm just like, Ghost's funeral is ridiculous. He doesn't have any friends at this joint. Like, it's just all his ops and fucking the prosecutors who was trying to book him, and fucking then Meth in them is there. And I ain't gonna hold you, I'm actually fucking with Meth though as a lawyer. I wasn't at first, but now I'm fucking with it. I don't like his assistant, but his assistant's hair, I don't know if y'all have ever noticed, she's in a lot of shit. I've seen her in a lot of movies, a lot of television shows. Her hair is just always puffy and never, like, I don't know how to quite word it, but as show is a cultural representation of us, and you a successful black woman working for Meth is supposed to be the best black lawyer in the town. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's, Krasno and Takao Wadenjo, you supposed to be like it on the dream team. Your bundles should bundle. That's the, bundles bundle. They bundle together, and her bundles don't bundle ever. Like, her units don't unify. I don't know if I'm using the right terminology, but just there's something in the unification process of her units that they don't unite. I know I'm fucking this up, but this shit is just always puffy and never hot. Like, it's never laid, how they say, laid to the gods. Like, black women get they bundles put in, they'll sleep with their chin on the nightstand. They don't give a fuck about arthritis, slip disc, none of that. I come into work, my shit gonna be flowing, and she come into work with it unflowing. I don't get it. But anyway, back to what I was saying. The funeral was a complete shit show. Yaz, however, did speak 2 episodes in a row. She got off a quick little mommy when she jumped out the church van, and I was like, okay, Yaz, a little winning streak, you know what I mean? Like, 2 in a row. Like, that was hot. But outside of that, the funeral was just a complete farce. That was just so bizarre. What else happened? Fucking, they had a candlelight vigil at Tariq's school. Ghost looked real greasy on that picture too. The candlelight vigil at the school was just, the 2 professors, their acting is atrocious. Horrendous. Fuck it. Their acting is awful. You know what I'm saying? That shit goes to show just how, if you handsome or pretty, you can do anything. Because I don't even know their names. The pretty professor chick and the turtleneck boy, they literally are, they're like a 90s arm. Their scene where they wound up fucking in office, it's like a 90s R&B music video with no music. If you mute it, it looks like you're watching fucking Donnell Jones or Rough Ends or one of them fucking music videos from back in the day where you like fake arguing with a bitch, then make love to her even though y'all got all your clothes on. It's like the nigga, like, you ladies, you ever catch yourself about to have sex with the turtleneck nigga and he don't take the turtleneck off? He is going to kill you sooner or later. He's nuts. Like, I don't know if it's the fact that I never really had a neck. I don't know. I just never liked turtlenecks ever. Like, but that's neither here nor there. Their acting is really, really just bad. It's just bad television to see them on there all the time. Tariq is taking chronological studies or canonical stuff, whatever the fuck class he's taking. He doesn't do anything, but somehow he's still in the class, and you know he's going to get an A because it's power. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. But you know who's becoming my favorite character on this fucking show? Bobby Brown, yo. I'm fucking with Bobby Brown. Bobby Brown is a lean, mean, killing... Well, he ain't lean, but he's a mean, killing machine. Like, I fucks with Bobby Brown 100%. Bobby Brown, Paul George, his uncle, took his leg off. I said, yo, I'm fucking with Bobby Brown. Unc came in there, start flirting with his niece. Like, damn, you filled out. Monet J. Blige was like, we got to get Unc the fuck up out of it. Bobby's gonna pop fucking his mom, little Puerto Rican cop boyfriend. He gonna rock him. He's seen him at the crib. You like, okay, Bobby ain't for the shits, man. But the storyline is just, it's all over the place, and it's the second episode, and it's just like, they're gonna have to bring Ghost back. You know, they're gonna have to do like a fairy god nigga type joint, the way they was doing Angela, where like he just pops back in as an actual ghost periodically, because they're just not good enough. They got Yaz talking and shit. It just, there's no way this cast can sustain 19 spinoffs and all this extra shit they got planned with no Ghost. Tommy, you ain't seen Tommy. Fucking Keisha did. Like, they're just, there's no way they can sustain this shit for multiple episodes of multiple spinoffs. It seems impossible. At least when Ghost was alive and him and Tommy was the distros of New York and they was dealing with Vladimir and, you know, Lobos, it was actual drug dealing, and now it's resorted to them like sneaking morning after pills into the jail, and you know, just, it's way too many goofy ass Tariq giving drugs to the strippers. And I'll tell you this, the one thing that was actually realistic in this episode was the white kid punching a cop and not getting beat to death instantly because he white and rich. I was like, oh shit, Bauer got that right. At least, you know what I'm saying? That was interesting to see. But it's just, it's so many of them, like them just off brand weird little scenarios and storylines and off over here things going on that I'm just like, this is the second episode, bro. Like, part two. You got 19 spinoffs and 48 episodes in each spinoff. I don't see how they're gonna continue this shit with no Ghost, but